Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, today I got another slab to cab video. So I cut this rock a few days ago. This was a kind of a plume agate. It's a one-off that I found out in the desert. And I've drawn these designs on the stone. Start with this guy here. This is the heel. Again, it's a bit miscut. It's thicker on this end than it is this end. So this is going to be the top of the stone, and this will be the bottom. So we're going to lose a little bit of this on this side and just cab that portion right in here, thicker part. Okay, I'm trying to think why I'm cutting all this off. So this is a bit pitted up in this side here. So I'm just assuming it's going to be pitted back in here too. Trying to avoid that. That's a nice looking stone. We'll see if we can get that out of it. And this other stone, again, miscut. It's thicker on this end than it is this end, but it is still fairly thick right there. A little bit pitted, but I'm just gonna have to live with it on this one. Gotta avoid that section right in here. So again, there we go. That design looks pretty good. So next up, I will cut these two out, and we'll see how they look. Be right back. All right, back from the trim saw. Got these trimmed out. Pretty sure this one's going to be okay. We'll end up grinding it to shape on this side, but then I'll dome this side and polish it. This one, we're going to dome and polish this side. And this will be the back. So I think these are ready to go on to dop sticks. Once I get on dop sticks, I'll get them out on the first shaping grinding wheel. I might put these on the 80 hex because they're fairly thick, and that'll work them quicker. I don't believe these are going to chip up too bad around the edges. We'll see though. All right, I will be back after whatever the first grinding wheel is, and we'll see how we did on the shape and the dome. Be right back. All right, back from the first steel wheel, shaping wheel. So we've got a nice shape and slight dome put on each of these freeform cabs. So next up, I'm gonna get this back out on the next steel wheel, which is gonna be a 220 grit. And we'll get this cleaned up a bit, get some of the scratches out from the 80 hex, and work on the shape a little bit. All right, be right back after I hit these on the 220. All right, back from the 220 wheel. Let's take a look at these. All right, these are gonna have some really nice red plumes and a white background. Looks like there was a soft spot here in the undercut, leaving kind of a bump instead of a rounded point. I'll need to clean that up, probably on the 220 before I move on. Didn't see that. Let's see if the rest of it looks okay. All right, well, for freeform, it's not bad. I just don't like that bump right there. Just see it on the edge. So I'm gonna round that out a little bit before I move on this one. But next we'll hit this one on a first resin soft wheel, which will be a 140 grit. Let's check the other one out. Wow, like that banded agate with the little white dots in the middle, and then you got the red plumes. Let's see the shape. All right, pretty good free form on this one. I don't see anything odd. Everything looks rounded where it should be. No bumps. All right, pretty good. Just need to fix that little bump. So I'll fix that, and then I'll take both of these and get them on the 140 grit resin wheel, and I'll be right back with the results of that. All right, I'm back. Let's see how we did. First off, got that little bump out, rounded that up, and both of these got polished on the first resin wheel, the 140 grit. So let's take a look at each. Look at the surface. All right. Looks pretty good. I don't see any scratches. I love the contrast of that red plume on the white agate. All right, this one looks pretty good too. Yeah, these are gonna be really nice plumes. All right, let's get this on the next soft wheel, which is gonna be a 280 grit, and see how it looks. Be right back. All right, back from the 280. Look at that. I can start to see a little bit of a shine on it. That's looking pretty good. I don't see any scratches. Looks pretty smooth. Shape looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a really cool freeform. And same with this one. Yeah, definitely got a good shine. Started on this. But the next wheel, that one will probably make a bigger difference. So let's get this on the next soft resin wheel, which will be the first polishing wheel. I've got a fly running around in here. Yeah, so the 600 grit should be able to start to really see the lights reflecting in this piece once we finish that. So, all right, let me get these back in the shop. We'll get them on the 600 and see what it looks like. All right, back from the 600 grit. Look at that, I can see the lights. Yeah, this is gonna take a nice polish. It's got a few little pits in it. You can see them as black spots. I don't think they're that bad. All right, well, I think these are definitely ready for the last polishing wheel, which is going to be a 1200 grit. So let me go get these on the 1200 grit, and we'll see what kind of a difference that makes before getting it on the cerium oxide. All right, I'll be right back. All right, back from the 1200, and I can see the individual light bulbs in the studio light now on each of these. So really nice polish started here. Let's see if we got all the way around on each of these. right. Looking good. So these are ready for the final polishing stage, which is going to be ceram oxide on a leather pad. So let's go get this on the ceram oxide, and we'll get a final polish on this. And then I'm going to go ahead and, after that, pop them off the stick, bevel the edges in the back, get it sanded smooth, and I'll bring the finished stones out and we'll see how they came out. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and look at that shine. Look at the detail on that, the contrast in the colors. It's like red, green, plumes, and a kind of a whitish, bluish colored agate background. It is really nice. And then this one's just as nice. A little bit of metallic sheen in some of the darker plumes there. I don't know if those are green or black. They look kind of greenish to me, so I guess they could be. In which case, if this is green and red, we can call these Christmas agates. But yeah, those came out really nice. I got a good beveled edge on them, and there was a little bit of chipping on this back side edge, so I beveled that in a bit. That way, if there's any solder in the bezel when this is set, it won't chip further. And I sanded the bottoms smooth, so shouldn't be any issues getting these set. But yeah, those came out really nice. Alright, if anybody's interested in these, I'll put the Etsy link in the description. And I want to thank everybody for watching. See you on the next video. Alright, bye.